The channel used to revolve around vulnerable oversharing that only was the #1 ingredient in what became an Amberlynn hate train. If you are watching me because of how I look and the number on my scale, it's fat phobia. I don't want to be like a victim.
I am the f***ing victim. You have abused me.
Amberlynn has always had the talent of being able to spin any situation to make herself the victim. It doesn't matter how big or small the scenario, someone is always out to get her.
I'm suffering with a bad case of judgment-itis. I don't know. I just feel like judgment lately, and like just like constantly, and so much of it just like repeatedly and repeatedly is just really getting to me, and it's just preventing me from filming what I want to film. You guys are taking away things that I enjoy.
Does she not realize that YouTube isn't mandatory? She can leave at any time if she truly feels this way, but she will reject any solution to her problems so she can remain the victim always.
Dehumanizing, to deprive someone or something of human qualities, personality, dignity, subject someone to inhuman or degrading conditions or treatment. And I feel like I'm being dehumanized. I can't express how I feel. I can't share certain things that have happened to me without people pretty much saying no.
No.
Welcome to the internet, Pookie. If you're gonna post your train wreck of a life, you should know there's always gonna be tons of criticism. Once again, you can always just not post if it's that bad. Simple concept. Since she is throwing out silly definitions, I want to share one as well. Victim mentality is an acquired personality trait in which a person tends to recognize or consider themselves as a victim of the negative actions of others, and to behave as if this were the case in the face of contrary evidence.
What really makes me feel dehumanized is when I said, you know, I could talk about news or I could share advice that you guys might need from me, and the common response to that was, we don't want to hear you talk about the news. We don't want to hear you give advice. It's not fair. It makes me feel like I'm just not human.
Why in the world would anyone want to hear her talk about the news? Anyone remember when she didn't know about North Korea? But yeah, we're dehumanizing you.
Why do you want to go to North Korea? That's actually something that I wrote down. I don't actually want to. I didn't know what was going on over there. And then people started saying, oh my God, Amberlynn will go to North Korea. I was so confused. And I realized that like South Korea, North Korea, they're all different.
Is this serious?
I'm not a geography girly. I, for the longest time, thought Alaska was a country. I do not know world problems that I should know. So I'm very, very sorry.
Goral. Did you ever consider that maybe that's why we don't want to hear you talk about the news? How can you claim dehumanization in this scenario?
I'm not completely unintelligent. I am dumb. I do have some common sense, and I am a human who lives in the United States. Alaska was a country. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more street smart. Common sense smart. Do you still see yourself traveling to Europe in your lifetime? Where would you go and why? Europe. What's in Europe? I don't know what is in Europe. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I have said the wrong thing about North Korea when I didn't even mean it. I didn't know what was happening there. So, you joking when you said Africa was a country? I don't believe that.
If it's not true.
We're dumb.
The smugness in this next clip always gets me. Goral is so bothered that we didn't praise her for losing weight. How dare you hater nation. Give this woman an award or a cookie or something.
You guys, I really noticed my weight loss. I want to share that with YouTube. I feel like that's something I want to document and I want to inspire people. A lot of people are like, you only lost 50 pounds, 53 pounds. That's like nothing. Why are you proud? It's because I've gained about 200 since being on YouTube. So that's something to be proud of. So I wanted to upload that video. So the outcome of that video was mind-boggling. I uploaded a video showing physically the differences in my body. It was just my face.
I was thin.
But eventually, it was gonna be my body.
Now look what we did. It was eventually gonna be her body too. But thanks to us, that never happened.
Instead, I'm still shocked to this moment. Instead of people being proud, I have more thumbs down. And I've gotten horrible comments, horrible messages on Instagram about that video. I am beyond confused. More people dislike that video than like it.
Love that.
Talking about my weight loss on YouTube can be triggering.
A fat bitch.
But that right there, when I was so proud of something, I literally was so proud. I had tears in my eyes. I was like, I finally noticed a difference. I got beaten down for it. I'm fighting back tears right now.
I feel like I'm being kind of shamed right now.
She is so dramatic. We've seen this same thing happen over and over for years at this point. Maybe try losing a significant amount of weight and keeping it off for once. Then you might get the praise and approval you are looking for.
Because whenever I cry on camera, people say, oh, that's fake tears. So I'm just done crying. I'm done sharing the vulnerable side. Honestly, the word that I can think of is repulsed, angered, hurt, confused, shocked, and almost like defeated. If you don't want all of my journey, especially the parts that I am thrilled about, then I don't want to give you anything.
I feel like she exaggerates situations like this, so when she inevitably fails, she has an excuse to blame it on. And the excuse is often us.
People have been like coming for me because I like to deep clean. I don't get it. Why? Why y'all coming for me? You can never come for me for that because I like to deep clean.
I'm out of breath.
And it's like, this is normally something I would film and I'd want to film and I would be excited to film. And I have felt like this in the past. I've been on YouTube for like a decade now and I have felt this way. But this feels different. It feels more heavy, more extreme. It's paralyzing.
If Amber feels paralyzed from some YouTube comments about her deep cleaning, I would really hate to see her actually experience something serious in the real world. I'm not sure she would make it.
You guys are taking away things that I enjoy, like thoroughly taking it away. YouTube really takes away joy.
And it's something I just gotta deal with every single day, you guys.
The minute my video hits the big screen, that's where the joy is just taken from me. It starts to become like kind of abusive. It feels abusive.
I'm a lot of people's punching bag. You have a bad day? Come hate on Amberlynn. You hate your life? Come hate on Amberlynn. You need more drama in your life? Come hate on Amberlynn. I am the Amberlynn punching bag.
A lot of you make me feel bad about myself.
I'm so much better than majority of you. I will go to my grave saying that majority of you are fucking idiots. And I'm not gonna step down from that. And you know it, your damn self.
Just, you guys turned my happiness into the opposite of happiness.
Sadness.
And of course, y'all get away with it because that's like the kind of community that I'm surrounded by, unfortunately. I don't want to be a victim.
A lot of people could say, get off the internet. No, we need to focus more on getting the hate off the internet. Don't kick off someone from YouTube who thoroughly enjoys it. That doesn't make sense.
Great idea, Amber. And how do you suppose we do that? How do we get all the hate off of the internet? You know very well that it will never happen. Either turn your comments off or get off of the internet, girl.
I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way when people are just like, oh my god, I can't believe you talk to your audience like that. No, I'm not.
I could be a fucking disrespectful bitch, just like you guys.
I never want to make you as a person feel crappy or belittled or feel bad about yourself. I never want that. That is never my goal.
I don't want anyone to deal with the idiots that I have to deal with on a fucking daily basis. Receive hate because I'm fat.